monster, you say damn, monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say damn, monster, monster. That's right, we got the green light, it's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are running the light. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on earth. It's the monster.
Oakland, this is Monster Jam!
Oakland, you ready? This is JCB Racing. 8 drivers have been randomly seeded into the bracket. Now they're going to be competing against the clock, but only one can win JCB Racing. Make some noise, California, if you're ready for JCB Racing.
And get those bull horns up, celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull. It's Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco! So truck and driver against the clock, you'll see the starting lights on both ends of the floor. When our driver is staged at the starting line, you'll see a second yellow light pops up. From that moment, we wait for the green. El Toro Loco stage, let's do this! And 11.083 for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. Moving into the tunnel to let Gravedigger know the time has been set. 11.083, the time to beat. Smooth pass for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco right now. Our first competitor has gone in JCB Racing. The other 7 up next. And he was second place last night in JCB Racing. Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Next week, these competitors will be at SoFi Stadium. One of a handful of points events left for this series. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, second in the series right now. Up to the line, ready to go. .10.39. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger has just reset the bar for JCB Racing. Flying down the straightaway right here, kind of taking a few opportunities to break gas, getting a perfect turn and a 10.39, the new time to beat in JCB Racing. Up next, second generation driver. Let's hear it for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Mike Christensen, Vendetta, bringing big energy this season to Stadium Championship Series West. And ready to chase down that 10.39. He's staging right now. Let's hear them horses scream. So it's an 11.46 for Mike Christensen Vendetta. That puts him right now in third place. Super glued to the action replay. Drivers taking a different approach to racing than they did yesterday. Maybe taking that slow is fast technique. So 10.39, the time to beat. Now it's time to turn it up a notch in the wild category. Please welcome Zach Garner, Wild Side. Got the C10 body, a new look lately in the season, but that truck is mean, and this is a guy who knows how to go fast. $10.754 for Zach Garner, Wild Side. Taking more of a wide approach to that final turn. And almost snagging the top spot, 10.39. Gravedigger, the time to beat in JCB Racing. 4 trucks and drivers remain in our JCB Racing competition with 8 points on the line. All right, Oakland, everybody, get your zombie arms up for Bari Musauer Zombie Stars and Stripes. Truck paying homage to America, celebrating 250 years this year, and our World Finals in July, Salt Lake City, Utah, with the Utah Sports Commission. Zombie stage, ready to go. Waiting for the official time. 11.130 for Bari Musauer, Stars and Stripes. Puts him right now in third place. Up next, let's hear it for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash! All right, so sorry, that puts Zombie Stars and Stripes in fourth place. 3 competitors remain. Sparkle Smash at the line and ready to rip. And 11.118 for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Caleb Blood moving fast down the straightaway, especially. The final turn is what got her going a little wider than she probably wanted to, but still able to salvage an 11.118 second pass. Sparkle Smash currently in fourth. 2 drivers remain. Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck Rec Deck. Bryce Kenny really taking that final turn sharp. 10.556. That puts Tech Deck Rec Deck in second place. All right, one competitor remaining, 10.39, the time to beat. Let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. Again, Gravedigger, the time to beat, 10.39. Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. The only driver with a chance left to take the top spot in JCB Racing. An 11.575 for Shell Shock. That means your JCB timed racing winner is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. So Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, grabs the first 8 points of the event, being the competition winner. A total of 24 points if you sweep the entire afternoon. And KCG is hanging out with our JCB Racing winner.
Well, Tyler, congratulations. It seems like the most challenging part to this race is the final corner. How did you swing the tail end of the truck around to head towards the finish line?
Yeah, you know, it's really tight on that last corner. So honestly, what works for me is just to slow down just a little bit and then whack the throttle really hard, get the truck to rotate perfectly, and hammer down over that finish line jump. That was awesome. Oakland, we're having a great start to Monster Jam here today. Are you guys having fun out here so far?
The fans are loving the action, and there's so much more to come. Next, we do have the Skills Challenge. Are some combinations in the cards for you here today?
Yeah, you know, after my race pass there, you see I ended up on my nose. That's just a little teaser of what I'm going to do out here for the two-wheel Skills Challenge. Buckle up, guys. I can promise you one thing. Every time that Gravedigger truck hits the track here this afternoon, you guys better be ready because I'm getting wild and crazy. And the louder you guys get, the harder I'm going to drive that truck. So, Oakland, let me hear you guys.
First competitor set to hit the track and show off some skills, Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked, who in stadium events is known to throw his steering wheel out the window while he's balancing on two wheels. Don't forget to use the hashtag MonsterJam or tag us at MonsterJam. You get some awesome moments. We'll see what Dalton Widener Shell Shocked has for us. Stoppy with a perfect moonwalk up the Monster Jam pod for attempt number 1. Even better setup, looking more comfortable. Nice little walk forward on the catwalk, yeah. Can we get the combo? Into a wheelie.
Let's hear it for Dalton Widener in Shell Shocked. This is your chance to score. It is up to you to determine the overall event champion. Head to judgeszone.com. Use that city code OAK. You can also scan this QR code. 20 seconds to lock in those scores now.
very short career so far for Dalton Widener with a lot of room to go with the way he has really taken Monster Jam by storm, not just in the new design with the Shell Shock truck, but his driving skills as well. The scores are in, and the score for Shell Shocked is 7.321. 7.321. One more time, let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. In our super glued to the action replay, I mean, look at that balance, looking straight at the ground. Thankfully, they've got the seatbelt keeping them locked into the seat because gravity is trying to pull them forward. And right here, setting the truck up nicely for this wheelie. Great execution, great start to two-wheel skills. Shell Shocked with the score to beat, 7.321. Up next, his teammate on the road, but competition on the track. Here's Mike Christensen, Vendetta. I don't think Mikey likey that first attempt, so we're going to give him a second opportunity to show us two-wheel skills. Now remember, this is 12,000 pounds trying to balance on two BKT tires. Getting a better setup. Where's he going to take us now?
Let's hear it for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
So in some ways, these drivers, they're, yes, fighting the truck, but also the track poses challenges. So in the first attempt, that trick, not getting the pop he needed to get the front two tires up. So second trick, he came out, he's like, don't believe me? Just watch. And walks it across the pod. Tries to sneak in a wheelie combo there. But Mike Christensen, Vendetta, good showing here in two-wheel skills. Question is, where will your scores fall at Judgeszone.com? Scores are in. The score for Vendetta is 4.944. 4.944 for Vendetta. When the music hits, I see some zombie arms out. We need to see all the zombie arms out. There has never been a more patriotic Monster Jam truck in history. And Bari Musauer bringing out Zombie Stars and Stripes. Bari Musauer, Zombie, Guinness Book of World Record holder for most donuts in a Monster Jam truck, but he's bringing the skills action right now. Sneaking in a little combo there at the end. One more trick, score to beat Shell Shock, 7.321.
Make some noise for Bari Musauer, Zombie Stars and Stripes. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
With the Zombie Stars and Stripes truck, it'll be interesting to see all the different Stars and Stripes World Finals trucks. Salt Lake City, Utah, July 4th weekend. We celebrate 250 years of America, and we crown World Finals champions. Bari Musauer has been so close in Zombie to so many World Finals championships. Let's see if this is his year. Right now, scores are in. The score for Zombie Stars and Stripes is 7.588. Your new leader, Zombie Stars and Stripes. New leader, 5 trucks to go in our two-wheel skills challenge, 8 points on the line. Right now, Gravedigger, your leader for BKT overall event champion. And now, it's time to get wild with Caleb Blood Sparkle Smash. There it is. Unicorn dancing on those front 2 BKT tires. Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash, lines up for attempt number 2. Where are we going with this one? Sets it back down.
Let's hear it for Caleb Blood Sparkle Smash. 20 seconds on the clock, locking those scores. JudgesZone.com.
This truck is taking Monster Jam by storm, becoming one of the most popular and widely known Monster Jam trucks. And Caleb Blood, one of the best drivers in the world, piloting this giant unicorn that once was an idea and now is one of the most popular Monster Jam trucks in the world. Scores are in. Score to beat Zombie Stars and Stripes, 7.588. The score for Sparkle Smash is 7.947. Your new leader is Sparkle Smash. Trying to find the balance on the brake and the gas at the same time. Forward, reverse. Caleb Blood doing her best to control that 12,000-pound machine. Big competition, though, up next. And a big roar from the crowd. Here's Tyler Menning, the Gravedigger. He was last night's two-wheel skills winner. Nice setup, walks it back down the ramp, slowly back up. Keeping the balance, keeping it going. Crunching the nose. Just when you thought he might roll, he sets it back down. Stares at the crowd, and the crowd approves. Tyler Menning, Gravedigger, can he now throw in a combo to up what he just did? Almost perfect 90-degree balance. Just sitting there. Tyler Menning letting it come back down. Into a wheelie. And just now the back bumper touches the dirt. Can we keep it going? Throw in another combo. Come on, Tyler.
Make some noise for Tyler Menning, Gravedigger. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, when he got a start, our two-wheel skills challenge was just getting started. And him, along with a few other of our younger drivers, really took this competition by storm and have continued to wow crazy fans just like you around the world with some of those amazing moves that he performs. And the Oakland fans approve, but we'll see how they approve with their scores at Judgeszone.com. Score to beat, Sparkle Smash, 7.947. Tyler, you want to see your score? All right, the score for Gravedigger is... .438. Oakland is loving Gravedigger right now. Gravedigger in first. There are no vehicles in the world that are made to do this kind of thing these Monster Jam trucks are doing. The amount of gravity with fuel, with oil pressure in the transmission, in the motor of the truck. That truck is not supposed to be that position, but he makes it look easy. And now it's time for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Two things happening there. The first, the face of that ramp has been degraded by our other drivers, so trying to get that kick for those back tires, not quite there. But also, the transmission, you heard high revs, trying to throw it in reverse. The transmission just didn't comply. So more momentum for Tech Deck, Rec Deck, and a nice setup. Running out of room in the arena. There we go. Now we're in reverse.
Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Let's lock in those scores. 20 seconds, Judgeszone.com.
Respect the deck, and you gotta respect the hustle too. After a first attempt, not successful. Trying to stay out of your own way is the most important thing. So he came out with attempt number 2 and showed the skills, showed the patient walk up the ramp, and then set it back down. Almost got a combo in there at the end too. Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck, bringing skateboarding back in a huge way to California, which, in my opinion, the home of skateboarding. So here we go. Scores are in. Score for Tech Deck, Rec Deck is 6.936. 6.936 for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Right now, 5th place as we watch the Super Glue glued to the action replay and have 2 competitors left. Coming out the tunnel now, let's hear it for Zach Garner, Wild Side. Nice combo there. Stoppy moonwalk into a wheelie. It's been a big year this year for Zach Garner Wildside. Some BKT overall event championships. Running towards the top of the field on Stadium Championship Series West. Growing his name and the Wildside name everywhere he goes. Building that fan base. Wildside lining up in a different ramp face. There it is! Awesome way to set up this popper.
Let's hear it for Zach Garner, Wildside. Scoring is open. Lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
And you got to appreciate the different way of setting up that popper on the top of the pod with that second attempt, using the Morgan & Morgan backflip to kick the back of that truck up. So definitely some creativity there for Zach Garner Wildside. The question is, will that add to the score for the fans here in Oakland? Scores are in. Score to beat right now. Gravedigger 9.438. The score for Wildside is 8.464. 8.464, second place right now for Wildside. And we've got one competitor remaining in our two-wheel skills challenge. And it will be his dad, Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco driver showing his son in Wildside, who is still the dad in the family. But now we got to see who can pull out the bigger numbers in two-wheel skills. Nice reverse into a wheelie for Jamie Garner. El Toro Loco showing us something we haven't seen yet in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Okay, let's hear it for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open, JudgesZone.com.
Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco trying to do one better than his first attempt and the second attempt. Definitely pulling that off, getting the truck to settle. And now we wait for the scores at JudgesZone.com for El Toro Loco. The score to beat right now, Gravedigger, 9.438. Your scores being tabulated right now at JudgesZone.com. They're in. The score for El Toro Loco is 5.445, seventh place for El Toro Loco. That means your winner again this afternoon, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Tyler, you have done it again. Talk to us about how you were playing with that weight distribution and it led to your second victory of the day.
Absolutely. You know what? I love going out in the two-wheel skills challenge, pushing the limits of myself, pushing the limits of my machine, and I told you guys after racing, that was just a little tease. But I got a question for you, Oakland. Are you guys having fun at Monster Jam this afternoon?
Well, of course, after halftime, we have the high-flying superstars of freestyle motocross, but we have one competition left in the trucks, and that is Monster Jam Freestyle. What's it going to take to clinch the victory and sweep the day?
You know what? I know Monster Jam Freestyle is the reason that everybody in this arena is in attendance at Monster Jam today. Bad to the bone, Gravedigger, Ragged Edge Freestyle is what Gravedigger's known for, and I can promise you one thing. As long as I'm driving it, it's going to stay that way. You guys pay your hard-earned money to come out here to Monster Jam, and I'm about to pay it back to you with this freestyle. So Oakland, buckle up, because it's about to get wild.
Let's give it up for your winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
Oh boy, we have 4 FMX riders visiting from all over the country right now. And these guys are going to come out to show you some of their best tricks. Let's hear it for FMX riders! First up, heading in the tunnel right now, Taylor Edens. Woo! Up next, Braden Putnam.
All that I see is the wickedness around me. I refuse to believe the apocalypse inside of me. I can't even trust myself. I'm burning.
Dean Pate is up next.
At the gates of hell, but nobody will let me in. I follow you.
Wow. Jared LaRue. Round of applause for our FMX riders. You guys want to see some more? Let's get it. From Marietta, California, that was Taylor Edens. Coming up now, he's 19 from Bakersfield, California, Braden Putnam. Woo. Coming up next, Dean Pate. Here he is from Phoenix, Arizona, Jared LaRue. I think they should go again. What do you think, Oakland? Yeah? It ain't over yet. Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah, buddy. One more time. I think these guys should go. Coming up next, though, is our best trick competition. But before that, let's hear it for Taylor Edens. Riding now a Yamaha YZ250, Braden Putnam. Flying right now, Dean Pate. Jared LaRue. Let's hear it for our FMX riders, beautiful people. It's not over yet. Monster Jam fans, it is that time for our FMX Best Trick competition. Now each rider will have one opportunity to do their best trick while in midair. Now it's going to be up to you to crown our FMX competition winner. You're going to head to judgeszone.com after each rider completes. You guys ready for our best trick competition? Let me hear you, Oakland, all the way at the top.
All right, so one thing about our freestyle motocross riders is they feed off of energy, and we have a packed house, and I haven't heard y'all get loud enough for the crazy stuff happening right here. So on the count of 3, let's blow the roof off of the arena. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The riders with approval there for the fans. Up first, Taylor Eddins, California rider. Keeping it real out here in California, which California, the birthplace of extreme sports and extreme motorsports, really where freestyle motocross, in my opinion, started to take off, now has gone worldwide. And these guys travel around the country and the world with Monster Jam, bringing out their best tricks. So Oakland, make some noise!
Woo! Taylor Eddins, let us know, what did you think? Judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores.
Great start to our best trick competition, and I can't imagine flying through the air, let alone doing crazy tricks where I throw my feet off of the pegs and just contort my body like that. But these are the daredevils, the wild guys of freestyle motocross representing California right now. Scores are in for Taylor Eddins. The score is 7.495, 7.459 for Taylor Eddins. And up next, we've got Braden Putnam, another California rider. Sounding like a 250 down there, kind of that higher pitched brap, as opposed to a 450, which has got that deeper brap. But Taylor Eddins, a young buck, ready to go big. And when he comes flying out of that tunnel, we need to get as loud as we can. So come on, Oakland.
Woo! Braden Putnam, everybody. Judgeszone.com. Oakland, let's lock in those scores.
Little bit of a combo there. Got the whip from the bike, the Superman from the rider, a super whip. Absolutely insane and wild watching this happen live action every time. I never get sick of freestyle motocross. These guys can do just about anything in the air, and I will be on the edge of my seat. Here we go. Scores are in. Score for Braden Putnam is 7.778. Your new leader, Braden Putnam. And up next, Dean Pate. Last night's best trick winner. Saw him hit a backflip a little while ago. Oakland, I know we can get louder than that.
Woo! Dean Pate, Judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores, y'all.
Backflip with a heel clicker. I mean, doing a heel clicker or a backflip on its own is crazy. But Dean Pate bringing the combos and executing it cleanly in the air. Awesome backflip heel clicker. And that was the trick that stole the show last night. We'll see if it does it again this afternoon in Oakland. Scores are in. Score for Dean Pate is 9.373. Your new leader, Dean Pate. And our final rider, Jared LaRue, is a man who has ridden all over the world, flying around doing tricks. Jared LaRue has also beat cancer, so there is nothing that can stop this guy. And for the final time, when you see him flying out of the tunnel, get as loud as you can. Here we go, final trick.
Woo! Bad to the bone, Jared LaRue. Lock in those scores, Judgeszone.com.
So at 9.373, the score to beat Jared LaRue. coming in with a classic but also nasty whip. Just the way that they make physics and gravity and all of that, the way that they defy all of those things while flying in the air, absolutely awesome to me. All right, here we go. Scores are in. The score for Jared LaRue is 8.819, second place. That means your winner is Dean Pate.
It ain't over yet. You guys want a little bit more FMX, Oakland? Oh boy, it is time for what we like to call the Monster Jam Train. Each rider is going to go back to back to back, non-stop while doing their best tricks while in midair. Oh boy, it's going to be the best Monster Jam Train of the year. If you guys want to see the Monster Jam Train, everybody go choo-choo! Yeah, buddy. Here they go. Yeah. Okay, I think they can do better. You think they can do better than that, Oakland? Yeah, I think so too. If you guys want to see that Monster Jam Train again, I need everybody to go choo-choo! Yeah! Lining up, getting ready, back to back to back, here they come! Yeah! Oh man, that was amazing. I think they can do a little bit better than that. Let me see if you guys are ready. You want to see more Monster Jam Train this side? How about this side right here? Okay, how about you guys, huh? Make some noise. Everybody over here. Top section. Everybody go choo-choo! Yeah! Round of applause for our FMX riders, Taylor Eddins, Braden Putnam, Dean Pate, and Jarrett LaRue. Man, oh man, oh man. Dean Pate, your FMX Best Trick Competition winner. How was that for you? You kind of wrecked your bike a little bit doing those tricks.
Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties. My bars are loose right now, so they're rolling. Jared's bike's dying out in the air. You know, these things happen with us, but we're out here laying it all on the line for you, Oakland, California. What do you guys think?
A lot of FMX riders that want to be in your shoes one day. What do they need to do in order to be right here on this track someday?
Man, honestly, it started a long time ago for me. I just practiced, I worked hard, and I never gave up on my dream. I never let anyone tell me no. So whatever you want to do and accomplish, don't let anyone tell you no. Work hard and always persevere through it. Thank you, Oakland!
Dean Pate, your FMX Best Trick winner competition. Now, Oakland, it's almost ready to get back to some Monster Jam. If you're ready, I need everybody to scream! Get it! We've reached the pinnacle of today's event, California! This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores now.
Who needs turtle soup when you got turtle donuts from Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked, bringing it for the first 75 seconds in freestyle. Big air, some great technical moves in between the big air, some donuts, and the scores are in. The score for Shell Shocked is 7.467. 7.467 for Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. Great start to freestyle, and 7 competitors left before we crown our BKT overall event champion. As we watch Super Glue glued to the action replay, nice donut back into the action. Flying around the arena here in Oakland. And bringing some of those two-wheel skills in with his freestyle too. So 7.467. The score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Dalton Widener and Shell Shock will be back tonight and tomorrow for 2 more events here in Oakland. You can watch it all unfold on YouTube. And up next, it's Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco, a quarter-century old now. And Lupe Souza, the original Toro Loco driver, making his way into the Monster Jam Hall of Fame at the World Finals in July. Jamie Garner continuing and carrying the torch for El Toro Loco. The Crazy Bull gets 75 seconds. Let's do this.
Let's hear it for Jamie Garner in El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco celebrating 25 years here at Monster Jam. Let's lock in those scores now.
Checking out the Super Glue glued to the action replay, a massive sky wheelie for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco on that loud pedal the whole 75 seconds. And the bull was bucking all over the arena, and El Toro Loco hopefully continues its Monster Jam run for another 25 years. A truck that is iconic in Monster Jam, almost as big as the names like Gravedigger, Max D, and more. And so El Toro Loco, Jamie Garner, scores are in. The score is 7.288. 7.288, second place right now for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. And we are on the road to Monster Jam World Finals, Salt Lake City, Utah, July 4th weekend. Get your tickets at monsterjam.com. With the Utah Sports Commission, we're putting on the biggest Monster Jam event of the year. The most access to our trucks, to our drivers, the biggest pit party, and World Finals champions will be crowned, as well as our 250th celebration of America. So get your tickets and all the info at monsterjam.com. And don't forget, too, next week, we're at SoFi Stadium, this series, Stadium Championship Series West. Up next, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. His teammate holding the lead right now, Shell Shock, score to beat 7.467. Mike Christensen, second generation driver, really making a name for himself, especially these last couple of years, running around West Coast with Monster Jam in our Stadium Series. And he's ready to light up the track.
Let's hear it for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. JudgesZone.com. Let's lock in those scores now.
Third truck down in freestyle. Mike Christensen, Vendetta, bringing the air, bringing the momentum. A good set of donuts in there and just moving around the track here in Oakland. And we'll see if these fans think that that should take the lead. Remember, Shell Shocked score to beat right now, 7.467. And you'll see Mike Christensen, Vendetta in SoFi Stadium next week, where all 12 of the Stadium West superstars will be there. So here we go. Scores are in. Score for Vendetta is 7.811. 7.811. Your new leader is Vendetta. JCB Dirt Squad taking a moment to touch up the track, and while we do that, want to remind you about our friendly fundraising competition for St. Jude. We encourage everyone to scan the QR code and make a donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where in the friendly fundraising competition, your donations support a driver. And for today, our St. Jude ambassador of the event with 38% of your donations is Tyler Menninga Gravedigger, your St. Jude ambassador of the event. And there's still time to scan the QR code, make a donation, or go to stjude.org to help end childhood cancer, to keep families together along the way. Oakland, we can't thank you enough for the donations made. The families who aren't here, the team at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, on behalf of them, thank you for making this donation. Thank you for caring, and thank you for keeping families together during a very difficult time with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Oakland, make some noise for yourself right now. Come on. Five competitors remain in Monster Jam Freestyle. The zombie arms are out in Oakland. And the most patriotic zombie ever making its way to the floor. It's Barry Musauer, Zombie Stars and Stripes. Morgan and Morgan backflip for the people.
Zombie Stars and Stripes. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores.
Bari Musauer, the Guinness Book of World Record holder for most donuts, hitting us with the Morgan and Morgan backflip. And Zombie Stars and Stripes making fans right now in Oakland. This place is eating out of the palm of Bari Musauer's hands. Bari, I need you to turn around. It's time for your scores. Show us the scores for Zombie Stars and Stripes. .335, your new leader, Zombie Stars and Stripes. 75 seconds, and he made the most of the entire thing. Every inch of the track, every ramp, busting out the donuts, the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Awesome view of that zombie face. All right, everybody, let's salute Bari Musauer and Zombie with those zombie arms. Let's go. Up next, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Let's hear it for Kayla Blood. Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores.
So as our Monster Jam Tech officials check on Kayla Blood, the truck, and our JCB Dirt Squad gets ready to put that truck on all 4 BKT tires, that freestyle had lots of momentum, and here's that wild moment. Had a chance to save it, ran out of room, and Sparkle Smash upside down. She's still in the truck. She can hear you right now. Oakland, let's hear it for Sparkle Smash. Scores are in. Score to beat Zombies, 9.335. The score for Sparkle Smash is 6.541. Fifth place right now for Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood, she'll be back tonight for the action. If you need tickets, you can get them at the box office or watch all of the action tonight on Monster Jam's YouTube. All right, Zombie Stars and Stripes, your current leader, 9.335. Vendetta in second. Shell Shocked in third. El Toro Loco fourth. Sparkle Smash fifth. 3 competitors remain. And that includes right now the leader for the BKT Overall Event Championship, and that would be Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger, which Zombie Stars and Stripes is in the mix. All right, and so here, keep your eyes locked to the video board for our next competitor.
Oakland, get loud, get ready, because it's time for Tech Freestyle.
Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Scoring is open, locking those scores now.
One of the coolest trucks ever created. Who would have thought you could have put a skateboard and a Monster Jam truck together? Then you've got the Tech Deck, Rec Deck setup, and Bryce Kenny in his third or fourth truck in his career. And I got to say, this is probably the coolest one. I love the trucks in the hubs of the BKT tires and the fire suit, too. Looks like he's wearing blue jeans. That's an actual fire suit setup designed just for Bryce Kenny with Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Scores are in. The score for Tech Deck, Rec Deck is 7.557. 7.557. That's third place right now for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. With two competitors left. Super Glue Glue to the action replay. He gave us the big air right there and just kept the momentum going the whole 75 seconds. Wild side, Zach Garner up next. Score to beat, Zombie Stars and Stripes, 9.335.
Let's hear it for Zach Garner in Wild Side. Scoring is open, locking those scores now.
What was looking to be an awesome freestyle with some fun tricks like that scoop wheelie and some good momentum in air. You heard as he was in the air, the motor making some funny noises. And I'm not sure, but that sounds like a possible expensive problem right now for Zach Garner Wildside. Hopefully a simple fix for the truck to get ready for tonight, but it didn't sound too good for Wildside. Scores are in. The score is 6.399. Seventh place right now for Zach Garner Wildside. And our final freestyle competitor making his way down the tunnel right now. First place would seal the deal for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Here comes Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger!
Let's hear it for Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger. Let's see those scores. JudgesZone.com. Let's lock it.
Where he places in freestyle has huge implications on who is our BKT overall event champion. He was the St. Jude ambassador of the event. Here we go. The scores are in. Score to beat Zombie, 9.335. The score for Gravedigger is 8.867. That means your freestyle winner, Bari Musauer Zombie. And with the final 8 points going to Zombie Stars and Stripes, puts him in second place, your BKT overall event champion, Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger. His second of the weekend. Tyler Meniga and Gravedigger almost unstoppable this afternoon.
Tyler, I know that every time you take home the overall event championship, it feels good, but I know that you do it for these Monster Jam fans.
Yeah, you know what? I got to give a hats off to Bari Musauer in that zombie truck, though. That backflip was awesome. I wanted to get to it. I just ran out of time, guys. But another hats off to this guy right here for working on that truck. He's the reason I can come out here and drive it the way I do. You know what, Oakland? You guys have been awesome all afternoon. And I can tell you right now, all of us drivers are out here driving for each and every one of you guys. You spend your hard-earned money out here at Monster Jam, and we're here to pay it back to you guys. Oakland, California, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you.
Well, we want to take a moment to catch up with our freestyle winner as well. Bar, you came out here, big momentum, big air, and incredible backflip as well.
Bay Area, what's up, baby? Woo! How about backflips on a Saturday afternoon? How about that? Man, Casey, we're having a blast out here, West Coast. We've been doing the West Coast all season long. We've been running the zombie truck. This is the second weekend out for Zombie Stars and Stripes. We're living the dream out here on our way to World Finals in Salt Lake City. Hopefully we see you guys there. 4th of July weekend. We got one more show today, later this evening. Hopefully we'll see you there. If not, we love you guys. Good night. Have fun.
Two events down, 2 to go here in Oakland, and so far it's been the Gravedigger show. But Jabari, you've got 2 second-place finishes this weekend with Bari and Zombie Stars and Stripes.
So excited. He is doing it in Oakland.
Yeah, and I mean, he's going to be busting it out SoFi Stadium, World Finals, as he just said. I don't know if he's got that invite yet, but he might be well on his way right now.
I hope so. He has my vote either way. I'm going to choose somebody else eventually. One day. We'll see.
Well, in Oakland, too, like, the energy from the fans has been out of control, from the Wheel of Cams, the pit party, last night, the wave. You get to be in all that action. Is there anything maybe a fan said to you today that you're like, that you're like, wow, this is Monster Jam?
Oh, yeah. I saw everybody on their feet actually getting so loud. So, Oakland, if you had a good time, scream!
For our next 2 events this weekend, you'll be able to watch all the action on YouTube, or you can get some tickets and join us. For our AV team and our entire Monster Jam staff, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We're looking forward to doing it again tonight. For Jabari Thomas, KCG, I'm Ryan Lacoste. Oakland, that was Monster Jam.